The wellness industry is booming. People are now more health conscious, focused on things they eat, they wear, and generally what they practice. Today we are joined by Aishwarya Kumar, the founder of Yogalogy. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you so much.
Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the health and just general wellness trend. What are the main drivers and how has it shaped the growth of your business?
So as you rightly mentioned, yes, this wellness industry is booming and it is growing. I think what has really accelerated the growth is the pandemic, because post-pandemic, I think everybody started taking life more seriously, and it's been an eye-opener. So people are taking health more seriously, and health means making choices everywhere. You know, it's not just going and working out or doing some form of physical exercise, but it's also about food, it's about the products you use, everything, right? And I think the other thing is that the availability to information, you know, the digital space that we have, the social media, YouTube, there is just so much information, and there is a lot of wrong information, but there is definitely a lot of right information. So people have access to this without any cost as well. And you can just go on YouTube, or you can just find the perfect diet that you should follow, the workouts, free workout videos. You can find out brands, you can research more about everything. There are apps which tell you about the chemicals that are there in particular products.
Yeah.
So I think this kind of information availability is also leading people to living a healthier life.
I love how much passion you have and like how big of an impact this has had on your personal journey. Share a bit about your personal growth into this brand and how you face challenges in turning a passion into a viable business.
Okay, so the whole journey of Yogalogy started post I delivered my kid 6 years back, and I had this fatal complication. It's called postnatal eclampsia, and it was really hard. That time was very challenging for me, and I just started getting absorbed into yoga. You know, like I had been practicing it for a while, but to be honest, with no meaning, you know. So after this happened, and there was COVID also going on, so we all were like at home and we had time to like think, introspect. So I really started getting pulled towards this practice, and I saw a lot of change in me. I saw a lot of healing happening, both mental and physical. And I think once you are in that frame of mind, you definitely start making better choices in life. So right from the food to the products to like the clothing, everything, we start making right choices. And there have been challenges, and yes, this is how Yogalogy was formed. There have been challenges. The biggest thing for me has been connecting the logistics, because I work like a part of my stuff, we use wheat straw packaging, and I source it from China. My production is in India, and finally I sell it in Dubai. Okay, so like in UAE.
It's a big supply chain.
Exactly. So I think connecting the dots has been hard, and I had to like get all the permissions, approvals in India and in Dubai to get this started. So that has been a challenge. Second is that it is a conscious decision, but how do you balance sustainability, natural and scalability? You know, like I'll just give you an example. Wheat straw packaging, there are a lot of constraints to it. Okay, like it has a lot of good. It is sustainable. It is a much better alternative to plastic. But if you have to really scale, then there will be challenges that you will face there. And that's when you decide that, okay, do I want this, or do I want to do something which I'm really passionate about?
Yeah, you have to prioritize.
Yes, so you have to balance that. And also making natural formulations is not easy, because when you are sourcing natural ingredients, they can change in the second batch, you know. So there may be slight difference in fragrances, and again, you know, like how do you keep your quality under control and
consistency for your products.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that is a challenge. And yes, understanding the processes here, I'll not call it a challenge, but it is a lot of work to understand and to do things right. It is a lot of work. Yeah.
There's a very fascinating element to your business as well, because you're very into your yoga, into the practice of meditation, but there's also an impact on the planet. You've tackled it through sustainability, but like, talk to us more. How can yoga not just have an impact on people, but on the planet at large?
Okay, so with our products, we are sustainable because of the packaging material we use, because of the formulations, the ingredient choices, and it's good for you and good for the body. But when we come to yoga, again, as I mentioned earlier, once you really get into the practice, when you have the right mindset and you connect to yourself, you want to do not just good for yourself, but it's like a thing that follows, you know. Once you are connected to yourself, you start making right choices. That's when you realize that it's not just about you, you know. It is
It's a mindset shift.
it's a mindset shift. Plus you need to make choices which affect the ecosystem, you know, in a positive way. So you'll be like, oh, whenever you pick up a plastic bag, you'll be like, no, you know, I don't want to use it, you know. So it starts small,
Yeah.
but then as you grow into this journey,
You're more aware of your
yes,
surroundings.
yes, you are. And then definitely you start making right choices because you start understanding the implications it would have on the planet, on the future generations, and also us. So yeah, yoga just helps you in getting your life
Headspace.
yeah, life right and making right choices.
This is wonderful. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure having you with us on this podcast.
Thank you so much. Thank you.